Teen Summit, huh? Teen Summit, huh? Dutchie man, what? Dutchie man, what? What you feel, dog? What you feel, dog? Now here I come, right? Thinking, I made a vow to myself to never be broke no more. Too many haters in the world, I can't cope no more. Drought time, what's that? Ain't no coke no more. Money in my thugs is the I broke you for. Waving and don't know me, that's the choke you for. My dick fit is what these chickens throats is for. Ride past, they be like, that ain't Dutchie car. Looking at his arm like, damn.
So we were talking about major figures, you know what I mean? So we good with that. Now, like you said, y'all was going through a blackball situation, but you still found your way to get back into the industry.
Well, it took me till 2008 where I ran into somebody in Atlanta because I had got tired of just waiting. So I said, you know what? It might not be working in Philly for me, so let me go ahead and step out of my comfort zone and go to Atlanta. I go to Atlanta to go see my man Jacob York, who used to be the president of entertainment. Shout to Jacob York, even though you be acting like a fuck nigga sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. I ain't gonna never hate on another man because another man hate on me. But at the end of the day, salute to you. Still get your money, even though you won't help me get mine. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good at the end of the day. You know what I'm talking about. But I run into a guy named Jacob York who runs me back into who runs me back into Lil Kim, you know what I'm saying, who was in the federal penitentiary with a friend of mine by the name of Kaboni Savage. May they free him, you know what I'm saying? You know, he got 7 or 11 life sentences and some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just harsh. It's a harsh thing. And his sister Kadada, may they free her. She got life in prison as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's just crazy because, you know what I'm saying, she was in the, you know, she did her time here downtown. You know what I'm saying? I don't know whether a lot of people know that, but when Lil Kim did her federal time, she did it downtown. So her looking at the papers from Philadelphia when my homie got locked up, he was supporting, you know, the movement in a way as to where he would, you know, just he liked our music. You know what I'm saying? So when we was selling T-shirts and stuff, he supported by buying a T-shirt and buying a CD. You feel what I'm saying? So he wore the T-shirt. He used to box. You know what I'm saying? That's all I knew him for was boxing and things like that. I don't know none of the other things that the rhetoric and all of that people talk about. That's not none of my business. I know him for being a good person. So he used to box. When they put him in the paper, he had on the T-shirt that said Dutch and Spade. This is what Lil Kim said to me. So she said that made her think of me, and you know what I'm saying? She said, this was her words, the only people they used to lock the jail down for was my homie and her. So when she came home, brought up the idea of me being her hype man. Try to get some chip, you feel what I'm saying? So I didn't know that the chip was going to turn into me touring the world. I mean, touring the world, actually helping out penning some records, you know? I mean, Ludacris could co-sign this, Wyclef could co-sign this, you know what I'm saying? This is real, you know, facts, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing that from 2008 to 2000 and I want to say, like 2011, 2012. I did that. And then, you know, we go through a situation where you start to ask for your paper and people act like you didn't do the job that you did. So I skizzate. Or it had to have been something else, like, I don't know, maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe Shorty was in love or something and didn't want to tell a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like everything was cool. It was all good just a week ago. Then, you know, nigga try to keep it business and, you know, we can't keep it business. So I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just keeping it 1,000. I don't know what happened with that situation, bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I know is we had a great relationship. We used to travel the world. We were like brother and sister. Then one day she called me, called me crying on the phone and shit, talking about, I can't get paper with you no more. Like a nigga wrong for asking for his paper. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm taking it is maybe it was a hidden agenda, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she wanted more than what, you know what I mean, I was willing to give, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she wanted that, you know what I mean? But
so you're saying that she might have wanted a relationship, but then when you started talking about the money, it's like, you don't want the same thing.
Exactly. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. Maybe she did, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she did. You know what I mean? Maybe she wanted more out of me than what I could give. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I couldn't be in a relationship.
At that time.
At that time, I couldn't be in a relationship. I was married. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was married. I was getting married at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't have, I couldn't have two at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just, it would have been too much work for me. You know what I'm saying?
I just couldn't do it.
Nah, you got a ex-wife who's an author. Then you got a legendary female hip-hop artist who lives in a $7 million house. It's like, I chose my family. You feel what I'm saying? I choose my family over any money because what I believe in. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't do no turkey shit like that, like leaving my motherfucking family. A lot of niggas be like, you stupid as shit, nigga. I'd have left my motherfucking family. But that's niggas that don't have no motherfucking morals. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck with what I'm stuck with because I don't suck dick, like my nigga Kiss said.